Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Demon Slayer, you guys. I honestly, I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think because this isn't like a show where they're gonna, have it all be a dream or something. You know what I mean? I don't see that happening. I think that really happened. But, I'm just not accepting it. I've just gone into full denial mode and, I'm just expecting it to be rectified soon. Very soon. I will briefly get into everything I thought about the last episode. Oh my goodness, guys. But first, I have to say, if you are joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means that's right, you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much. And as always, I am sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. If you're joining me on those YouTubes, please hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much. All right, guys. It was just such a roller coaster last time because, you had the super high highs of Inosuke just coming in and just being, and really all three of them working together because they really did have to work together to make that work, with Zenitsu and Tanjiro kind of backing him up and then Inosuke just going in and just, the sawing though, you just gotta respect that he's up in there with the demon and he's just doing this. And it was just everything. It was so good. And then to just immediately, almost immediately, just take us to the super low of having him get stabbed. What seemed like right through the heart. When they showed the front of it, it looked like it could be through the heart. When they showed the back, you don't need to see my back because it's not going to help in this situation, but I'm instinctively trying to demonstrate for you. It looked like it might just be through the middle. I say just getting a sword through your chest is not a big deal, no matter where it hits. But I'm just holding out hope that there's no way they're just gonna just do away with Inosuke. Just Inosuke's gone, Inosuke's dead. I would be so shocked. I would be so, I literally would spend the majority of the rest of the season just in total shock. Did they just do that? So I don't know, guys. It's not a predictable show, I would say, I really don't know what they're going to do, but we definitely had some great stuff the rest of the episode as well. I'm loving the flashbacks with Tengen. Tengen was in very bad shape. We saw it looked like he at least had lost a limb, if not worse. I honestly don't know if they're going to take out Inosuke, and no one is safe. Everyone is on the chopping block. It did look like Tanjiro survived that fall at the end. Which makes sense because it wasn't super high and also just don't kill off Tanjiro. One thing that I did miss was it was Zenitsu actually tossing him off the building to get him out of the way of the attack. So Zenitsu also is not safe. I didn't even really put that together when, I was in the heat of the moment last time. So, there is a lot at stake, I think is the understatement of the year. This episode's called Never Give Up, so I really could see it going either way. I could see it being okay, we're going to lose a lot, but let's never give up, or never give up, we got it done, and we rushed Inosuke to the nearest medical facility, and Tengen as well. So yeah, guys, I really don't know what to expect, but I cannot believe the audacity at leaving me on a cliffhanger like that. I guess I should expect that by now. A lot of my different shows have been kind of leaving me in some very unfair places, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised. But you guys, there's one way to find out what's going to happen next, and that is to jump right into the next episode of Demon Slayer. Let's do this. Wow, guys. I feel like they just always got to keep things in balance for me. They've always got to take me super high and then just drop me super low. But after they did it once last episode, I'm a little bit more skeptical about whether or not they all got taken out. I mean, that happened very, very quickly, but it would not surprise me if they came in and were like, oh, someone got in super fast and managed to, whether it's like Tengen or Zenitsu. Of course, he could only do that move twice where he goes super fast. But I just can't believe, like, they're going to take me through all that for all of them to get blown up. But I mean, it looked like a good portion of the city got taken out. So, like, I don't know how they could have gotten away that quickly. I don't know what the explanation is going to be. But I do have to say, I have a little bit more confidence that somehow they made it out. I don't know what happened to the townspeople. They actually mentioned that in this episode. Like, did they even get away? I hope they did. They were, like, evacuating them, like, a few episodes ago. Hopefully everyone, you know, got the heck out of Dodge. But they can't leave us on, like, a happy high note, guys. Come on. It's not their way. They gotta leave us on something devastating. So, I mean, Tengen was taking some serious hits. Like, he took, like, a scythe to the face or something. I saw his face get cut, like, right near his eye. I mean, everyone was taking heavy damage, and Tengen slowed the poison so that it didn't reach his heart, but now that he's back, is it still working? Tanjiro got poisoned and was starting to lose it. You know, there's still the issue of blood loss from Inosuke. Zenitsu's legs are not in good shape. The one wife was in bad shape, and that's all before the explosion. So I don't know how they're gonna pull it off that, like, everyone's okay. I really don't. But I have a feeling there's gonna be some explanation. Also, the little fun facts at the end were very great. I love that he got the hard head from his mom, and the mom fought off a boar, and in the flashback, it's Inosuke. We needed that. I can't tell you, like, I for real will put a headphone warning on this. I'm so sorry for, like, blowing your ears off, but I could not help just, like, having everything be total, utter crap, and then just watching everyone come in. Like, it was just so beautiful to see after everyone was so beaten down, and we have this demon talking about how, like, weak and nothing humans are, to watch, like, these bloody, battered, poisoned people come back and just give it their all plus more. It was just, I guess I should have known while they were taking me to super high highs, they're going to take me a super low low. I don't know how, I really don't know. I mean, that covered a large area. But never give up, right? Never give up. And, like, even if they somehow all got away, we still have the issue of, like, almost all of them were in terrible shape. I thought for sure we would get, like, a little something between the brother and sisters. I love the way that they, like, rolled so that they were facing each other. I thought maybe we would get, like, maybe we still will. Maybe we'll do, like, a flashback to, like, their final few seconds. But, man, I didn't even think about the bodies. Like, it didn't even cross my mind. I'm like, the heads are off. They're done. They can't do anything. But no. And Tengen knew that. Oh, dang it. I love that even in the worst of times, Tanjiro is endlessly empathetic. The way he's just like, you know what? In another world, that could have been Nezuko and me. And he's right. Like, there were a lot of parallels there. And in a way, hearing the brother demon talk about, like, protecting the sister and everything, you could tell that before, like, even now, like, he's still always protecting her. But you could tell that, like, that's a residual of a deep bond that they shared as humans. And once again, it's, like, kind of sad to see, you know, they clearly went down this path because they were so mistreated and in rough shape in their human lives. So the whole thing is just kind of like, even while rooting for them to like behead the brother and sister, it's like you've got to consider that, oh yeah, like there are some parallels here, and this is kind of the result of, you know, an otherwise very tragic story. And leave it to Tanjiro to be like, about like cutting through the head, being like, man, this makes me feel bad. But he's right that, like, you know what, if that did happen, I would hope that somebody would put me out of my misery. And man, for a second there, I really thought that Tanjiro and Zenitsu were gonna, these two kids who are like not even full-fledged, they are full-fledged demon slayers, but you know, not even near Hashira level we're gonna take out. They still helped an awful lot though. Technically it was the two, Zenitsu and Inosuke, did take care of the sister, and it was Tanjiro's blade with a lot of help from Tengen, to be fair. But like, I mean, it would be unrealistic if he didn't have help from Tengen. You know what I mean? Like that would kind of like skew, I feel like, the perspective of the Hashira an awful lot. And one thing I like about the show is that it's not about Tanjiro having like god level powers. It's about him being relentless with the power that he has, you know. And yes, he's unlocking more and more of that. Like, God, this episode, he tapped into something. That scar, his eyes, like there is clearly like something in his lineage that's very, very important. I think we've already established that. But you know, I think there's something about that makes it even more, you know, it's kind of like the principle that, like, of all the superheroes, like, Batman's just like a human, just out there, like, with gadgets making it work, you know, no superpowers, no anything like that. And, you know, it's not a perfect analogy because clearly Tanjiro has, like, some kind of ability due to his lineage, but he has not fully tapped into that potential yet. But it's kind of like that. It's like, gives you kind of a whole new respect for, like, no, he's not like at god level power. He's just relentless in what he has. I love the little Nezuko. I'm liking a lot that we're getting to see more of, like, Nezuko and how she feels and what she thinks and everything. It's something we haven't really gotten to this point. But certainly she must have a lot going on in there, like, after all she's been through. So yeah, guys, I'm in the same situation as last week. I need to go have some like tea and honey. I have like 3 more reactions to record after this, and one of them's Attack on Titan. So like, I need to get my voice in shape, you guys. All right, I'll wrap it up there. What an excellent episode. I cannot wait to see what's going to happen next. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please, I beg, please be sure to join me next time. Don't make me go through it alone. Please join me then. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.